Howard Berger is our special makeup effects guy, and he's unbelievable. And Steve Beck, our director, gave Howard the tools and the palette to create whatever he wanted to create.
When I was first approached to do this movie, Steve came down to the studio to KNVFX, and we met and went through everything, and we kind of talked about what each ghost is and all that. And what I found interesting right off the bat and what really intrigued me was that Steve wasn't looking at him like, okay, there's weird guy number 1 and weird guy number 2. He had a backstory for everybody, and that kind of helped us design some things.
We had an artist hired by KNB down in Los Angeles, and we did some comic book style artwork, really very broad concept. The realist aspect that you see in a lot of horror movies is thrown right out here. We're sort of tweaking on people's worst nightmares.
It's a way you've never seen ghosts before. You've never quite seen them like this.
Because at first when I read it, I'm like, it's probably going to be 400 days of blue screen with ghosts like going, oh, I'm going to get you. And Steve said, we're not doing that. They are there on the set. They're physically there. I thought, okay, that's going to be cool. So based on that, Steve really liked that stuff, and then he took it and did some design work, some maquettes, and what maquettes are, they're little clay sculptures that represent what the character could look like, so that the director can look at them from all angles.
Some of the makeups allowed us to play a little bit and actually design on the set. Do some makeups, march the actor in, have the director look at them. We roll some footage, have a look at them on camera in our dailies, decide what we liked and what we didn't like, and redesign as we went.
So we went ahead and did that, and Steve signed off on all of them. It's like, yeah, this is great, this is great, this is great. And from there, did some color tests, painting up the heads and all that stuff.
As you can see, I'm just adding detail with an airbrush to texturize it. You can see all this little dotting technique we have, and then we also highlight the structure, the shadow, and the highlight of the makeup. You can see I'm finding all the three-dimensional structure and just trying to highlight a little bit. Breaker came in, I think we started John about 4 o'clock this morning.
It's a pretty intense process to take one of these actors and turn him into a monster.
John's makeup is about 3 hours, I'd say, total, 3.5.
So it ranges. We have makeups that, like I said, can take an hour, and then we have a makeup that takes like 4 hours.
I think I'm the longest. It takes 4 to 5 hours to do my makeup because I have scars everywhere. I've slashed myself with a knife. So far I've done a bathroom scene with Shannon Elizabeth where she's come in the bathroom but she doesn't know I'm there.
Is it too scary? I mean, it's really scary.
And he's got a full foam bodysuit on. I know this looks like a bunch of little pieces glued on, but this entire thing is rubber. Right up to here. And then he's got a piece that goes on the neck and the lower part of the face. He's got earpieces on. He's got a forehead that encompasses the eyes and the nose. An upper lip piece, a chin piece that encompasses the chin, and then he's also got hands that glue on separate and blend off onto the bodysuit.
The more you do one character, the quicker you get. So when we, for Hammer, for instance, it initially took us 4 hours the first time, and now we have it down to, I think, about 2 hours. So that's pretty good. We bloody him up and we sweat him all down, and Steve wants everything really wet. He keeps going, juicy, make it juicy. I'm like, okay, juicy, here it comes. Spritz these guys and cover them in KY blood and all that stuff. Some of them have contact lenses, so their eyes are all kind of crazy.
I'm the contact lens technician, and as part of the costume, we put the contact lenses on the eyes and change the eye color. They don't have any power in them. They're just a cosmetic lens. In her case, she's got her contact lenses on, and we're putting this over top. It was fighting me, but we got it.
Something Steve always said, it's gotta be scary, and it's gotta be scary, it cannot be funny. And it's real hard because there's very little that scare people.
What we're doing what's called a float off in the business. Essentially, the area that's glued onto the face, all of those prosthetics are disposable, fully disposable. They get thrown away in the garbage and then we use a new pair tomorrow. All right, you ready?
We go for the rest of this?
Get in there, now we take the rest of the face off. Sleep is for beginners. He was here at 4, I was here at 3:30.
Yep. When do you think you'll finish your day here, Charles?
Oh, I'm gonna guess another 20 minutes. Thanks for coming, bye-bye.